Today, we show the world our true strength. Perhaps it will give you some as well.
Can you feel that?
What up guys, it's your boy Hellraider here, bringing you on a gameplay on the map Stronghold, using the BRM with a recon grip and rapid fire, and I go pretty good. I think I got like 49 and 5, so I have like a 9.0 KD. This video today is again about playstyles, and it's about the second tree of playstyles, which is, for the lack of a better term, camping. What I believe the two major roles of, when I mean camping also, I mean like aggressive camping, holding down areas, holding down sightlines, being a little bit more risky than, you know, just a trip mine and a shock charge at a door than you staring at another door. I mean actually being like successful in being a part of the team and like holding out areas so your teammates can get through them. That's what I mean by camping. The two subclasses of that, if you will, are like what I call a guardian, or like Overwatch, or the high kill streak person. Basically, in a TDM situation, this person's kind of being less aggressive, less in the middle of the fray and more on the outskirts. You're pretty much looking towards big lines of sight, big open fields, and you're sitting back a little bit more, being more accurate, being more of an anchor for your team, holding down spawns or holding down an objective. Basically, in TDM, you're just an anchor, holding down the one side of the map, letting your slayers go in, and your aggressive people pretty much do what they do and push the stragglers, the people who make it through them or pass them, into you, and you grind them up for a less stressful and easy picking, if you will. On objective game types, let's talk about like capture the flag, or maybe uplink, or not headquarters. Let's go with hardpoint. Your role per se is to, one, either just straight up guard the flag, guard the uplink goal, and just knock any like offenders or attackers out of that area, and basically just sit back, grind your score streaks, and help and stop the team from actually pushing into the objective. For like domination, you're pretty much looking at like, you capture C, you stay closer to C, but pretty much you're going to overlook B the entire time, making sure no one can cap it for their team, or push to cap it, I should say. Again, you're looking like the big guy on the board. You're providing like the haters, you're providing the wraiths, you're providing wraps, because you're sitting back and you have that little bubble of protection from your slayers and middlemen in between you. A good team or a good squad, maybe a balanced squad, has a finite mix between these two playstyles, one that's super aggressive and one that's super passive. And with that said, there's usually maybe 1-2 slayers, a good strong guardian or overwatch on a team, and then the other two roles, or two, I guess you can say, like spots, would be middlemen. And just to kind of go over what a middleman is he sticks towards the most common routes of the map in like an objective game type like capture the flag or uplink, where you have to run an object across the map to score. The middlemen would basically be, one would be guarding you, the second would be pushing out the route that you're going to take, making sure there's no one there trying to kill you on the way. So they basically keep that route open the entire time and allow you to freely run in and out of there, scoring as effectively and as quickly as you possibly can. In a domination game type, or maybe like headquarters, Jesus, I don't know why I keep saying that, hardpoint, these guys would have pushed into B. They would have been the ones to capture B, as Overwatch was sitting behind them looking out for their backs, and the rushers would probably run past C straight away to try to get to that B flag first to push the enemy off, while middlemen can just jump on B and easily grab it for the team and get the score. The middlemen after that would pretty much spread out from B into almost encroaching on the A flag, but not really pushing too hard. You're pretty much keeping him in that spawn trap, in that bubble, while your slayers running in and out between you, just slaying people on his way. Trying to hold the spawn, trying not to let them get past the slayer, and trying not to let them flip, or make them flip, if you will. In hardpoint, middlemen are pretty much going to be the one guy that's either in the point itself and just holding it down, or the guys pushing out the point in different directions, probably the more used directions, and making those call outs and giving those teammates time to either refocus their attention on those areas or to get another person in the hard point to contest and or still keep it in our favor. I don't know. Middlemen everyone has a role. Everyone develops a style. It becomes like a finite little, cog in the mechanism, if you will, with the system. Once you have like a squad, I would say a 4 at least, you can really kind of see where your playstyles are going and what your roles you're taking on as a team. And it can lead to better games, better gameplay, better teamwork, better callouts, better KDs. It's just nice across the board. I think it's something that we don't really talk about nor really explain either. And there's no one way to do it, which makes it effective. So, you guys test it on your own. Keep developing out your play styles. Try to figure out what you like. Try to figure out what your weapon types are. Try to figure out what you're comfortable with. And then just do that. If you enjoyed our discussion on playstyles and the trees below them and the roles to take on squads or any of the content of this video, this little mini series, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what your playstyle is. Tell me what you like to run. Tell me how you and your team functions. Tell me what roles you take on. If you liked how I explain things or how I talk about it, please tell me down below. Please leave a like on the video. And that's anything else. Please subscribe to my channel if you like the content. This is your boy Hellraider signing off.
Fire break coming and rolling done. EKIA.
45 and 5.
Burn it to the ground.
Okay.
Camping like a bitch.
That'll do it.
Recon scope, man. Recon scope makes me do it.